charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. Both of those counts are third-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Court is calling 2021 CR 8727, State of Texas versus Esmeralda Valdez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Defense.
John Coons for Ms. Valdez, and I'm standing in for Ms. Enriquez.
All right. Any objection to this attorney standing in for Ms. Enriquez? No. All right. You're going to need to speak up.
No.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
All right. So here's the thing. You're going to have to speak up. If you cannot speak up where I can hear you and the court reporter can hear you, then I will send you back. And then once you're able to speak up, we will bring you back. Do you understand?
Yes.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review this with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are y'all proceeding on both counts or just count one? Count one only, is that correct? Or count two? Count two?
I believe we were doing both.
All right, Ms. Valdez, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand in count one, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. And in count two, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. Both of those counts are third-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, we do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Valdez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison on count one and count two. There's a $500 fine. There's to be restitution of $57 to SAPD for drug testing. All right, off the record. So guys, on this one, y'all didn't put in here that it's for probation. Is it recommended probation
It's
or
a
not?
recommendation.
All right, if you all could write in there that y'all are recommending probation, if both of you will sign it. And also if you put in there that you're pleading to counts 1 and count 2.
I did.
Oh, no problem. It happens.
What we talked about.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. According to the plea bargain agreement, you're to plead, well, the state is proceeding on count 1 and count 2. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $500 fine. There's restitution of $57 to SAPD for drug testing, regular UA, sober support meetings, and the state recommends probation. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
I have not.
Outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand that was a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
Yes.
Then to count 1, how do you plead?
No, no contest.
And count 2, how do you plead?
No contest.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Your Honor, I submit State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
We've reviewed them and have no objections, Your Honor.
Showing you was entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty as charged in count 1 and count 2. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We would request that today. Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we would request that you follow the plea bargain. This is slightly unusual in that this is not a deferred offer, but my client had conferred with Ms. Enriquez yesterday and decided that she didn't want to apply for deferred. So we would request that you give her the 2 years probated for 3 and run those counts concurrently.
All right. If you're released today, where would you be living? And with who, I should say?
My mother.
Does your mother want you staying with her?
Yes.
Did you ask her, or are you just assuming because she's your mother, she wants you to stay with her?
No, I asked.
All right. When's the last time you asked?
I spoke to her before I came in to jail.
All right. What's your drug of choice and how often are you using?
No.
Huh?
Yeah,
Heroin? How often are you using heroin?
occasionally.
I'm sorry?
Occasionally.
No, you're doing more than occasionally if you're going into places and taking people's things. How often are you using heroin? Here's the thing. I'm trying to consider not, 1, whether I'm going to follow this plea bargain agreement. 2, I'm trying to consider what would be best for you. Now, it appears that you agreed to your underlying sentence being 2 years. If you just want to go for prison for 2 years, I will send you today to prison for 2 years. But otherwise, you need to be honest with me, because if you're not, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you out. I'm going to follow this plea bargain agreement, send you out to the free world and have you call the UA hotline. And at some point in time, you're going to get caught for using heroin. And then you know what's going to end up happening? They're going to file a motion to revoke and you're going to be right back at jail. And you're going to come back to me. And then you're going to say, oh, no, I need help. I use heroin. So you need to be honest with me. How often are you using heroin? And it's not occasionally. I know that much.
Then
Why was that so hard to tell me? I'm sorry?
Are you embarrassed?
yes.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We are all on a journey, hopefully, of improving our lives. Where we are now is hopefully not where we will end in our growth. So hopefully today, maybe today will be the worst day that you can have. And maybe from here on out, you'll make changes to improve yourself and you won't be back. You won't be using heroin again. You understand?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
None.
How far did you go in school?
10,
Why did you drop out?
attendance,
I'm sorry, what?
attendance. My mom took me out
Why would your mom take you out of school?
because she had a problem. I was not going, skipping.
Were you struggling with drugs already at that point?
No,
All right. I don't think her mother is the person for her to be living with this. If you have a mother who's going to take somebody out of school at 10th grade. Have you ever had employment?
yes.
Doing what?
I've been 7-11,
How old are you?
27.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. I'm sorry, before I do that, any other questions, Mr. Kuntz?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, I'm going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's going to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. Follow all TAP recommendations.
Do we know how long it's taking for the TAC evaluations?
How long?
1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right, $57 restitution to SAPD. There's going to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. And I know you all were recommending sober support meetings 2 times a week. That's your agreement. But I think she needs more than that. So I have not followed your agreement with regards to the sober meetings. Is there going to be an objection?
No, Judge. And just for the record, I've explained to my client about with regard to the restitution and the fine and the court costs and things that the most important thing for you is to make sure she shows up where she's supposed to show up, when she's supposed to show up. Even if she's running low on money and can't necessarily afford the probationary fees or anything like that, as long as she shows up and tries to stay in compliance with everything else, that she should be okay with you.
Yes. We're going to do the UA hotline until further notice. $500 fine will be probated. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 200 hours of community service restitution. Those hours will be waived if you obtain your GED or if you obtain some sort of trade certificate or something that can make yourself better in place to get employment. You understand?
Yes.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
Are you thinking if a condition for her to obtain her GED or?
Yes. So you're going to either have to obtain your GED or complete some sort of trade school. But once you do that, your community service hours will be waived. You understand?
Yes.
But regardless, you have to complete it.
Yes.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Can we go off the record? All right. What are the tattoos about?
My miscarriage,
No, I'm sorry.
my ex-relationship is passing.
All right. And on the other arm?
This is, a green card.
All right. Is there any gang affiliation involved with you?
No.
Any gang affiliation involved with in your past relationships
No.
with the people you were dating?
No.
All right. So probation, if you can make sure you look into that. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No.
All right. In this court, communication is key to be successful on probation. If there's an issue or something that's going wrong in your life and you need some help with it, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing the issue, you can always come to court and let me know and we'll see what's going on.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Kurt.
You're welcome. Court is calling 2015 CR 11815W, State of Texas versus Amia Cooper. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Deerahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Charles Bunt for Ms. Cooper.
And are you Miss Cooper? All right. Miss Cooper, before we do that, Mr. Bonk, you are appointed to represent Miss Cooper today. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Have you had ample time to review the allegations in the motion?
I have, and we're waiving our preparation time.
All right. Ms. Cooper, do you understand that your attorney has 10 days to prepare for a hearing on this matter? You need to say yes or no. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you understand your attorney is waiving that right and he's asking to proceed now? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any objection to proceeding with this now?
No, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Amia Cooper who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2015 CR 11815W for the offense of promotion or prostitution of a person younger than 18 years and placed on probation on January 25th, 2016 for a period of 5 years and extended for 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 2 on or about the 25th day of July 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Amia Cooper, did in there legally use a controlled substance, namely methamphetamines, in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Okay, here's the thing. I can't hear you. You're going to have to speak up. You can't be whispering because I know when you're in public, you don't whisper. So how do you plead to a violation of condition number 2 that's just been read by the state? True or not true?
It's true.
We'll
State.
waive the remaining violated conditions, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
It is to adjudicate guilt or revoke the individual off of probation and is sentenced to 2 years in TDC.
Is that the agreement?
That is our agreement, Judge.
Ms. Cooper, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
I cannot
Yes.
hear you. All right. The court will follow your agreement, find you guilty, grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served.
For the record, Judge, I've been told by the court staff and the probation department, she has 576 days credit that we're asking to receive.
Robert McMahon
Yes.
includes time for her state at status and state ISF.
All right. Were those successfully completed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And I'll give her credit for any time and inpatient treatment. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Judge.
Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question about what a weapon or need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. I understand the issues that you've had in your life, but at some point in time, you are going to have to start making better decisions, because otherwise you're going to find yourself in and out of prison and back to the same place that you were before. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you have a significant other or somebody in your relationship who wants you to do things that are not for your best, then you need to drop them, because they mean you no good. And I don't know if what I'm telling you is sinking in or not, But if you have a boyfriend out there who's making you do things or wants you to do things for fast and easy money, then guess what? That is not the person for you. And you're going to have to stop using drugs, because otherwise, what you had in your system today, that could be the last time you use. And then guess what? There would be somebody dead in Bexar County or somebody dead in a field, and they'd be trying to identify the body. Then somebody would identify the body, and it may be you. Don't be that person. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
There was a moment in that courtroom when everything stopped, not because of a gavel coming down, not because an attorney had leaped to their feet with an objection. The room simply went still, the way rooms do when something real is happening inside them, when the ordinary machinery of procedure gives way to something far more human and far more fragile. Everything stopped because a young woman named Esmeralda Valdez was being asked to look at herself honestly, maybe for the first time in years. And Judge Stephanie Boyd was the one holding up the mirror. It had started the way these cases almost always start. Routine. Predictable. 2 felony drug counts. A standard probation arrangement. The kind of file that moves through a courtroom the way 100 others do every single week. Efficient. Processed. Forgotten by lunch. But Judge Boyd had spent enough years behind that bench to know that the file and the person are never quite the same thing. And something in Esmeralda's eyes made her slow down. That look, she had seen it so many times before. That particular and heartbreaking combination of shame and deflection, of someone who has spent so long making themselves small that they no longer remember what it felt like to stand up straight. So instead of moving on, Judge Boyd asked a different kind of question. When's the last time you asked your mother if you could live with her? Esmeralda admitted she hadn't. The answer came quietly, without drama, which somehow made it sadder. Then came the question that would change the shape of everything that followed. How often are you using heroin? There was a pause. Long enough to feel. Long enough to matter. Occasionally, Esmeralda whispered, and the word hung in the air between them, thin and unconvincing, the kind of answer that is less a lie than a wish. Judge Boyd leaned forward. Her voice didn't rise. It didn't harden into the cold authority the moment might have invited. Instead, it softened, the way a voice does when it belongs to someone who is genuinely trying to reach another person rather than simply overpower them. But the words themselves were direct, unflinching, kind in the way that only honesty can be kind. You're doing more than occasionally if you're going into places and taking people's things. I need you to be honest with me. If you want to go to prison for 2 years, I will send you there today. But if you want a real chance, a genuine chance at something different, then you need to tell me the truth right now. The silence that followed was total. Esmeralda's eyes filled. You could see the weight of it moving across her face, the effort of someone deciding whether to keep carrying something alone or finally, set it down. Every day, she admitted, her voice barely above a breath. Judge Boyd didn't reach for a file, didn't look away. She held the moment and asked, gently, why was that so hard to tell me? I'm sorry, Esmeralda said. Are you embarrassed? It wasn't a prosecution. It wasn't a trap being sprung. It was one person asking another person a real question in a room where real questions are rarely asked, and the difference was palpable to everyone present. Then Judge Boyd said something that no law requires and no sentencing guideline recommends. She said, we are all on a journey of improving our lives. Where we are now is hopefully not where we will end. And in that sentence, something in the room shifted permanently. Because what Judge Boyd did in that moment was refuse to see a case number. She looked past the charges and the record and the whispered deflections, and she saw a daughter sitting across from her. She saw a human being who had been fighting a losing battle in silence for longer than anyone in that room could fully know. And she made a decision that the system rarely has the patience or the courage to make. She decided that this moment mattered, that this person was worth slowing down for. She didn't let Esmeralda slip through. She didn't hand down a sentence and move on before the door had finished closing. Instead, she took the time, the deliberate and countercultural and quietly radical time, to rebuild the entire framework of that probation around a single purpose. Not process, not paperwork, not the appearance of accountability. A real chance, a fighting chance, the kind that requires someone to first believe you're worth fighting for. Some days, in some courtrooms, that is exactly what justice looks like.